this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hats are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry and of Elizabeth Short, for that matter?
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
What's going on, people? Welcome back. L.A. Noire. The next case is, what's this called? The Golden Butterfly. What was your feet just doing right there? I don't like the cat in the last episode. He was supposed to give me a beverage in celebration, but I didn't get shit.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Under the pepper tree. Alright, so somebody's still killing these women, by the way. Somebody is still killing them.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Who's that, my old partner? I don't like him either. Let's start at Exhibit A. Or maybe she is Exhibit A.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Oh, we're not gonna look at the body just yet. Hold up. All right, we got another purse here. Left the money in there.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
What do we have here?
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
Because it was not robbery. You know that. Come on, Cole. All right, we're going to look at the body here in a second. Oh, maybe we'll do it now. Jeez.
White female Jane Doe.
Let's start from the left.
Possible ID of Deidre Muller.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
All right. So I want y'all to pay attention to the similarities from this case and then the last case. Look, there's a ring missing from the same finger.
What's this mark? A cut on the finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
All right, so that's the same. There's nothing there. All right, what about your neck, though? No, the neck. Look at her face, bruh. There we go.
Signature mark is very
Distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bondi Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
I was closest, sir.
Similar
I got
MO.
the call.
For what?
Not much more.
The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Man, yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed, but like these cops that I've been working with are not interested in solving cases. They just want to pick anybody they can, throw them in the cell, and then go right to lunch. I mean, you heard it, dude. Let's head over to the next spot.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
Man, you really shouldn't be letting people in your house. They're not really supposed to be in your house like that without your a parent or guardian being home. That's some illegal shit.
Pertain to the case.
That is some illegal shit.
Martin will explain it.
Nope, just a glass. Look like we got another note on the fridge here. Man, get away from that. Look like you was about to chop up a salad or something. Is there anything in the living room we should be looking at? What the hell? Star Weeks? What kind of magazines are we reading in this house? Alright, let's look in the bedroom. It's a violin. Really? That's probably the girl. She's a teenager. Yeah, man, there ain't shit in this room. What size are these shoes? Remember? Size 8s?
Brookwoods. Size 8s.
Size 8s? Let's start with this.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Alright, and there's another one right here.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Missing a watch and a wedding ring. Alright, and there's our music. That's our cue to let us know that it's time for us to go ahead and interview whoever it is.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
I mean, that boy, man, I don't know how I would feel, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom passed away, and they don't give me a chance to mourn before they start asking motherfucking questions.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Oh, shit.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I got a question wrong. That's only like 3.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Alright, I mean, we got, can we at least go 2 out of 3? Can we go for 2 out of, let's go 2 out of 3. Hopefully. I picked the answer so fast, I didn't even read her face on that first question. I John Luke.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
You just told me. Nah.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah, Matt Parkman, you're not gonna change my thoughts and read my mind today. We gonna talk business. Footprints.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
9s, I think. Is you, sir? We saw the size 8 work boots in the goddamn bedroom. Size 8. He lying.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Them 8s though. Size 8 work. I almost picked the wrong one. You know, I almost went with that size 8. Bow.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Your experience? The fuck? What kind of stuff you into, partner?
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
You see, your daughter told us you didn't answer your phone last night for a while.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
I'm using some intuition, man. I don't know about this dude. I asked what the community say. Community said doubt.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
I mean, slow down. I didn't say nothing about it. I just asked you a question. We gonna get to the bottom of this, but we got to do it together. History of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
You lying.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I mean, your daughter told us you hit her. She said if you ever did it again, she was leaving, and you gave her this butterfly joint.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Movements of victim.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
He just sat there and just told us.
I think you went with her, but you didn't go to the school. What really happened, Mueller?
You're making this stuff up, and I'll dare anyone to prove any different.
All right, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Can we use this? Let's just pick doubt. We're just gonna pick doubt.
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Let's go ahead and talk to this lady. You look so excited.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Boy, what are you doing? You couldn't just, all he had to do, well, he couldn't wait.
Step away from the incinerator.
Boy, you gonna make me chase you.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
I'm not. When do you see me shoot suspects? Come here.
I hear he's not a cop.
Stand there. Leave your hands up or I will shoot you in the face. Thank you. Burning shoes. And there's blood on your shoes.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Cole, you smiling and shit.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know. The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now! Hey, you!
Go!
We gonna catch his ass. Know that. I remember like the later part of the game much more than the first half. So we're almost about halfway through. This game can get kind of long, but since we're doing each case as one episode, it's not the series is probably gonna be around 25 or less parts, which is on the shorter side. Well, medium. Shorter side is around 15. Move out the way! Yo! Move! Where'd he go? I'm not gonna catch him.
Lock him up and
watch out! He's slowing down. He can't out-endure me. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. Come on, Cole. A little closer. about to get him right now. Damn! Every time I'm right in front of him, he get farther away. Look at this. Bruh. How's he? Look at this shit. It's so fun. Come on, man. Like, dudes ain't that fast, fam. Thank you. You want to fight? You want to go one-on-one with the great one?
Enough, freak.
Swing.
You have a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
Really? That was too easy. Looking like Gary Owen and shit. The comedian.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very deep trouble.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm going to take out my gun, and I'm going to count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What do we have back here? So we got, oh yeah!
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
We got 2 suspects for this case, and we got to pick one. I forgot about this. Well, I didn't forget about the case. I forgot there's 2 suspects. All right, so we got ourselves a rope. Got some clothes.
Walls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
And then we have this.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
All right, let's head over to Central, bro.
Better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
Wilbur, are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
That's correct.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
That's one. I mean, I'm trying to see if we can go 4 for 4. But he got a great poker face, bruh.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You ain't got no job, Tommy.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
We 2 for 2.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
This dude, I think he actually telling the truth. Look at this. Look at this.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
Alright. Number 4.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Alright, we're gonna go interrogate the other dude. Make sure I'm pushing the right button. I'm gonna be back.
It's done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
I'm gonna be back. Now, the problem is...
money? Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
I don't know which suspect it is, but as corrupt as this precinct is, it seems like the cat, like Captain Crunch, will only have it. He would prefer if we picked your boy right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Where's the first interrogation room? Over here.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Is it this one? Here you go.
I want to stop him with one round.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
All right.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
I don't know, bro.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Okay, we got that one
Your
right.
wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Except the one we found in that back of that car at the school.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
I got a bloody tire iron exactly. And that's what it says. Hilarious.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Nope. They was in the back of that same truck, sir. You're lying.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Where?
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Look, bruh. We 7 out of 8. Well, no. We 7 of 7. We 7 of 7. We want to try to go 8 for 8.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Alright, so we don't really know who did it, but I do know with the first time I played it, that we charged the other dude, so we're gonna charge his ass again. Because the crimes are so similar anyway. So the last red lipstick murder, her husband was accused, but it wasn't him, and it was somebody else. So we're not gonna pick the husband. We're gonna pick the other guy. That's my logic. That's what we going with. I think he was over here. Eli, you going to jail. You going to jail now.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Alright, 12 out of 12. Oh, we got 2 questions wrong. Case closed. I'm going to see y'all in the next episode. The story is going to start getting real crazy here soon. But, LA Noire, what episode is this? I never know. Bye.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
See
that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?